Hello, hello.
Good morning. How are
Good
you?
morning, Hazel.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are happy to be together again, though I missed yesterday.
I know.
Welcome back.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to join you guys this morning.
Yeah.
Welcome
So,
back.
so today is day 26. We're going to talk about what keeps us motivated. So
Yeah.
I just want to say hello to our beautiful people. Welcome to day 26 of our 90 days of show up and shine. Freedom, from freedom to fear, from fear to freedom. Sorry. Whether you're joining us live or you're going to watch a replay, thank you for coming and thank you for joining us. I'm just going to introduce myself quickly. My name is Hazel. I'm a registered nurse and I live in Western Australia. I'm a mom of 3 and I have my business partners, Janet and Diana, who have joined me this morning. So for those who may be seeing me for the first time, I've already introduced myself and I will say I'm Hazel. So to talk about motivation that keeps us going, for me, what motivates me is my family. And also working night shift, it's not something that I want to do for a long time. So having this business, it's something that has motivated me because I want to stop, doing night shift. I just want to, start doing my small business on the side and see how I go. So motivation has pushed me a lot. And because of children, you want your family to be safe. You want your family to not to go through what you're going through. You want to build that safe place for them, and also encourage them to to work smart in a way, not the way we are working. For them, they'll learn from us. They'll have to work smart. So life hasn't been easy. So if you want something, it's not gonna be smooth. You face challenges, and challenges. There'll be so many challenges here that you face along the way. But you know what? If you know what you want and you have that word why, if you have the word why you're starting the business and why you're doing it, and you don't have to stop, you keep going, you keep showing up, you keep shining, just like we are pushing and we keep showing up every morning to talk about the business. So it's the same. When you want something, you have to push yourself, motivate yourself too. It's no one
Yeah.
will motivate you. You have to motivate yourself. No one is going to push you to say, oh, you have to go there and make a live video. It's you to decide to make a live video. Push yourself because you know what you want. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to pass it on to Janet so that she can add to what I've said.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Hazel, for that beautiful introduction. Thank you, Diana. I'm so happy and so grateful, to be back again and joined by my amazing partners this morning. It's Friday here in Australia, so happy Friday. We are so happy we are coming to the close of the week and really grateful for the chance for another opportunity to be able to meet again and share this amazing gift that God gave to us, because we know there are so many people out there who really need this opportunity because it's being a game changer in our life, and so many people globally. So we are sure there are so many people who need it. That's why we are not getting tired to come and show up every day to share these gifts that God has given us. So I'm just going to quickly introduce myself and then add on to what keeps me motivated in my journey as a digital entrepreneur. So I'll introduce myself quickly in case there's someone watching us for the very first time. So my name is Janet. I'm a wife. I am a mom to 2 beautiful kids. I am a nurse by profession and a global digital entrepreneur. And then I am a mentor as well. So for me today, I would like to say what keeps me motivated as a digital entrepreneur, my empire, the fact that I'm finally building my empire, when I go to my nursing job, I just finished a night shift, I've worked for some 10 good hours. That means I'm building someone's empire. And if I can or I show up, or I have the ability to show up for someone else's dream, build someone's else dream, I am motivated to build my own too, because I know it's my own empire with my name on it. So I'll say, like, for so long before I started this business, I gave my energy to all the jobs. I've said over and over again, I used to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and even double shift. And at the end of the day, that what would make me like feel really sad. Deep down in my mind, I knew I could not pass any of my nursing job or my license to my kids a single day. If I stop being a nurse today, that ends with me. And that reality used to break me so much. But now I am so grateful and really motivated because I'm building something that beyond me, that can go beyond me. Like I even when my kids turn 18 and their kids generation, like it can continue. Something that belongs to my family with our name on it. And the beautiful part is, like, I don't do this, just for myself. Every day I get to work with other busy parents like me. I am surrounded by an amazing community. I am with Diana here. I'm with Hazel. We have other people in the community. And the beauty of it is the impact as well. That keeps me motivated as well. The fact that I know I'm helping my family and I get to help other busy parents just like me who are tired, who are in the same position I was before I started this business, and then they felt at a time they need to dream more, they need more in their life. So seeing them take their first step, seeing them grow in confidence and start building their own legacy, that's what keeps me going as well. It reminds me that I'm not just creating an income, I'm also, creating impact in my life, and I'm living a life of purpose, like in my divine purpose of, even the word of God tells us, like, to serve others, to help others. That gives me a lot of joy, that impact that I'm making, and I love it so much, and gives me a lot of peace, a lot of fulfillment to see I get to help other people as I get, as God transform my life, the life of other people get, transformed as well. And not just them, their entire family as well. So I'm just gonna pass on to Diana to continue.
Oh, thank you so much, Janet. Thank you so much, Hazel, for you guys turning up today. I'm so always grateful because it's an opportunity that has given me a lot of a lot of fulfillment. And I always thank God for this opportunity, and I'm always grateful because He's given us a better way of presenting ourselves to people, and to also help others live a life of fulfillment. So I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Diana. I'm a mom of 2 beautiful girls, and I'm a digital business owner based in Sydney, Australia, and originally from Kenya, just like Janet. My biggest motivation is my family. And when I started my digital business, I was used to feel like I was running, I was rushing for work, working 3 jobs. As Janet has said, she did the same. She used to work 3 jobs, and the same to me. I did 3 jobs, and I was always rushing. I was always missing out. I felt guilty every time because I was never available for anything that was happening at school. I was never available for the presentation. I was never present for just those little moments that matter the most. And my kids were always asking, why don't you always come for my presentation? So my family was my first and my most motivation, what made me start this business. And this business gave me that chance. And every time I see my kids smile because I'm home most of the time, I pick them up from school every single day, not even one day missed, every single day, Monday to Friday. I'm always there for their birthdays. I take them out for dinners or lunches or shopping, and they're always happy because I'm always present, cooking them dinner every single day. I never had that before. And those simple those simple things that you do for your children, they are very precious because they see you, they see what we do. And that motivation has kept me pushing and pushing. And I want to even be more present with my kids, to travel with them, to be there and when they need me the most, because this is the time that they need you the most. They are growing so fast. Our kids grow so fast, and we don't want to miss anything in between. And sometimes it's not just even about me. Sometimes we think that it is financial freedom, but mostly it's the fulfillment, the happiness that you have in your heart, that your kids are happy when you're home. And I know so many moms out there, just like me, Janet, Hazel, and dads too, are there. They feel exactly how we used to feel.
Yeah.
Not being there for their family, not being there present for just small milestone for their kids. And I know that feeling. So when I see that what this business has given me, the possibilities that this business has given me, it gives me an energy to keep showing up. So my sisters or my brothers who are watching us, if you are just there and you sit and you always feel like your life is not ending, it's just going on and on and on, repeating itself, and you're not happy where you are, try something new, something that is gonna make you feel fulfilled and happy. Have something that is gonna give you in life, growth in fulfillment, growth in good health. Those small things that we take for advantage for as then you just think, oh, I have good health. Later on in life, you never know in the next, if you are doing wakeovers all every day, we don't know from now, 10 years from now, how your health is gonna be, how the night shifts are gonna affect your health. So start now so that you can push back on that and do your business. A business that, like Janet has said, you're not going to give anybody your certificate or your degree or your nursing job. You're not going to pass it on to your kids. But with this opportunity, it's an opportunity that you'll pass on to your kids. And you will have something to do when you're free at home, that will keep your mind active and instead of you just staying home. So it's something that is going to help you in the future, even when you retire. So it can be a retirement, gift for yourself. So I'm just going to pass it to Hazel to add on.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Janet. So with what my business partners have just said, like when you start the business, we are building the empire for our kids. And also you cannot pass on the certificate or the degree that you have to your kids, but the business, you're going to pass it on to your kids. So it's a generational thing that children can actually take over, even if you don't want to run it or something happened to you. So with me, that's the reason why I was motivated. My motivation comes from my vision of the future, and I'm sure everyone has got their own vision. We go to work, we've got the vision. Okay, in the next 2 years, what am I gonna be? Who am I gonna become? Am I gonna be the same person? Am I gonna be doing the same thing I'm doing, or do I want to improve my life, or do I want to have more time with my children? So everyone has got a vision. Some people, we are in the diaspora, but some people, they have their vision. They want to retire back home. So when they retire back home, how are they gonna retire? They have to plan. So that's their vision that they have. Even us now, we have the vision, like, we want to see ourselves not to work too much, not to overwork ourselves. We want to work, less and spend more time with our kids, see our kids grow, So that's our vision. And before I started, I used to be scared. If I start this business, am I gonna be okay? Am I gonna make it? Or am I going to fail? And when I thought, if I can try, or if I just sit the way I am, what's best? I better try. Once I try, then I'll know how it is. Then I'll know if I'll manage or not. You can never know before you try. It's like you can never know before you try. It's like when we're coming to, to different countries. We are here in Australia. We didn't know how Australia was, but we came without knowing how it is. You see? So, and we fitted in. So now we know how Australia is. You never know. You have to try before you just sit down or you wait for someone to tell you. But we are here to actually encourage everyone, to join the business, because we've seen how beneficial it is. We've seen how good it is. So we just want everyone, to have that chance to try, and don't just get stuck in wherever you are or whatever you're doing. And with me, I realized that staying stuck was the real failure. If you just stay in one spot, you're not trying other things, you're not trying, or you're not challenging yourself, then you are now, that's real failure. You've accepted failure in your life. So now every time I face a challenge, I see it as part of my growth. And it's actually a lesson to me, because I know I'm going to change something. If it doesn't work, I'll have to try something else, or I have to find other ways how I can improve, not just to do the same mistake I'll be doing. So challenges actually strengthens you. It makes you grow. And also I stayed motivated because I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I want I want this business to run, to be, I have to be confident in the business. I want my business to grow, not to just sit down and, wait. And a future where I have freedom. That's what I want. I want a future where I have freedom, I have peace, I have purpose. Not just, you're working, you're trying everything. You have to know, like, okay, if I try this, I'll have freedom. Nothing is going to hold you back. You'll be free to do what you want. You have peace in your heart, peace of mind to do what you want. And you have a purpose why you're doing those things. We are not just doing these things blindly, because we know we have that vision. That's why we're doing this. So, and knowing that I have the support from the global community, just like my business partners and Diana, Janet, we do have this community. It's a global community. I didn't know Janet, I didn't know Diana, but just through this business, I came to know Diana, I came to know Janet. We come live every day. This is how we support each other. We have mentors, we have coaches who also can guide us. We don't know, well, we don't even know the coaches. My coach is in Canada. I've never seen her, but just through this business, we're able to communicate. She's able to support me. So it is important that, you get to know people, you join the community. So with the mentors, you have them, like, it's 24/7, 24 hours. You can contact them. They'll give you the answers that you want, and I'm not going this to be, I'm not going alone. I have people, we are walking together the path. We are doing things the same way. And that also motivated me. And that's how I got motivated. And even now, I've been motivated so much. So I'll pass it on to Diane. Sorry, Janet. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, thank you so much, Hazel. Thank you, Diana. I've been listening, like enjoying listening to you both. That's really powerful. I hope, especially on a Friday, busy working parents, those who've been listening to me this morning, you're gonna sit down and think about what we've been saying, especially today. You've heard from people who are just like you, who are, like in the same position. We always say, like, nothing changes, nothing changes. If nothing changes, nothing changes. It's like maybe you do 8 night shifts in every fortnight. So if you're doing 8 night shifts in a fortnight, you'll be paid just for the 8 night shift. You do not expect like to be paid for 10 night shifts, yet you have worked for 8 night shifts. So if you keep doing the same thing, like nothing will change unless you, and Eso has reminded us something like, struck to me as well. So powerful, like if you don't try something, how will you know? like you're gonna fit in. How will you know it's gonna work? And reminded us something really powerful. Before we came in this country, we didn't know how it's gonna work out. We didn't know if we're gonna fit in a foreign country. But we had that desire for change. We had that desire for more. That is why we took a risk, came here, and found that we fitted. So in the same way we present this opportunity to you, unless you try, you are not gonna know how, if it's gonna work. If you don't do anything, it's not gonna, you won't know if it's gonna work for you or not. So if you've been thinking there, listening to us and thinking like, if you can have, can you really build something for your own? We are here to tell you, yes, you can, as much as you go to support or help build someone else's dream, is the same way you can build your own dream. You can have your own, like your own empire, have your own empire. And we always say, like, you don't need any perfection. You don't need to be perfect at all. And you don't need to have, like, like everything figured out. You just have to start. And we always say, like, once you start, you'll be having like everyone there ready to support you. We talk about the global community. We talk about, like we talk about the global community, the amazing, like support, the mentor, the coach. You're never, like on your own. How amazing is that? You are a business owner, but you're never by yourself. You can never be stuck, because if you are like, you don't know how to do something all the time, like me, I can call Hazel, I can call Diana, I can call anyone like in the community, and I'll be, I'll get help. Imagine you're running your own empire, you're building something with your name on it, and have amazing support. Like, you can never be stuck at any time. So we always say, for the first step is to register to watch the free webinar. And if this speaks to you, the free webinar, always remember to go ahead and check out for yourself by registering with $149 $149, which is refundable within 30 days. Imagine you have a whole 30 days for you to sit down with your family to pray, to decide if this fits you or if it is a good fit for you. And imagine like you'll be having extra income with this economy. You're having extra income, but you're building your own empire. You're building a legacy for your kids. We want to break that cycle. We don't want our kids to go through burnout, what we've been going through. We want them to have a better life than us. And that's the prayer of every parent, for their kids to have better life than what we've been through. So I'm just going to pass on to Diana if she has something to add. Diana, over to you, please.
Oh, thank you so much, Janet and Hazel. I'm just going to add a little bit and just say, if your family is your motivation, like mine, then don't ignore the inner voice. You can always start while still working, because we are also doing the same. We of course dropped some of our shifts and jobs so that we can have one and be able to do our business. You can also do the same. You can still do your work and do this on the side, and you don't have to risk it all. So start part-time. It's not, you don't have to do it full-time like us. We do part-time. Let it grow and move when the time is right. So we're also looking forward. We are also looking in the future. Where do we want to be? Where do we want to be? We want to travel. We want to make our own decision. We want freedom. We want time to be with our kids. Maybe we'll stop one day and say, oh, this is my business. This is my plan A. Right now, it's our plan B. But we never know. The next year, it's going to be our plan A. So just take your time. Take your first step. Like Janet has said, just watch the free webinar. It's so easy. You watch the free webinar. See for yourself how this can fit into your life, because your family deserves the gift of time and freedom. Don't take those small time with your kids for granted. We always say they watch what we do. So be blessed and have a good Friday in Australia, or whichever, Thursday, wherever you are. So Hazel.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Janet. Just to wrap up with what we've discussed, if you know that fear is holding you back, just like it did with me, I want you to know that fear is normal. It's normal to feel scared, but it doesn't have to stop you. from what you want to do. Don't be stopped by fear. You have to overcome that fear, you know. That's when you only know how far you can go, if you overcome your fear. The best way to overcome fear is by taking action. So once you take that action, then you've overcome that fear. We also did the same thing. Coming live, it's not easy. We are actually still, you know, getting confidence from this. We had that fear to come live, you know. So, but now we are trying, you know, our fear, we are overcoming it. And we will eventually overcome it. So if it's your first action, watch the free webinar. We always say this every morning. We come, watch the free webinar, sign up with $149, and it's all refundable. So you don't have to get stuck. If you feel aligned, just go ahead, sign up, and give yourself 30 days to explore the risks. Once you know that there's risks, well, they will refund you the money. But if you're happy, well and good, you know, we continue, you know, to be on the same path. So we will support you. The community is there to support everyone. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to think you'll be alone in this. No, there's so many people who will be with you. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for joining us this day. It's the 26th. Stay motivated, because your why counts. Your why is the most important word that you have. Why are you doing this? Why do you have to join the business? You know, why will always give you the strength and keep you going and keep you motivated.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and bye for now.
Yeah. See you guys. Bye.